If you have a great product but it's not moving the way you expected, this episode is for you. If you struggle to get retailers to stock you, to get consumers to notice you, or to make your brand stand out in a crowded shelf, this episode is for you. FMCG Success Conversations exist for founders and brand owners who know that growth takes more than a good product. It takes visibility, it takes trust, it takes execution. Here, we share real stories from brands in the market, what worked, what failed, and what finally moved the needle. This is not theory. This is FMCG Unfiltered. Welcome to episode 4. And today, we are joined by a founder who has lived this journey from building a product to facing the market and learning what it really takes to grow in FMCG.
Hi, Cynthia.
I'm fine, thank you.
Welcome to our podcast. Why Delictable Foods was born? What was the idea in your mind? What problem were you trying to solve for your consumer? And how was it starting off this journey?
Delictable Foods was born out of the usual. You're always trying to solve a problem for yourself, and you see a gap, and that's what happened at the time. We're getting into clean eating, healthy lifestyle. We had what we always had, and wondered if other people would also want the same. And that's it was your typical business story where you're trying to solve something for yourself, and then it just spreads over through friends, through family. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the exact problem you are trying to solve is finding something healthy.
Yes, we wanted to eat clean,
Yes.
but enjoy the food,
Okay.
because that's the problem. There's so many different types of products out there, but every time it's like a chore. You know, we used to laugh about it and say it's like eating cardboard.
Yeah.
And you don't want to eat cardboard all the time. I
Yeah.
think that's why people don't do it sustainably for long, because you don't enjoy it. So
Yeah.
we wanted something we could enjoy and other people could enjoy. So flavor, texture, mixture.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you gave your customers the ability to have both healthy
Yeah.
and tasty, not to choose between healthy and tasty.
Even the name itself,
Yeah.
because it's a connotation of delicious and delectable. So it's
Okay.
a combination of both.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
a really good way to start our conversation.
Yeah.
And when you decided to take this to the market,
Mhm.
what prompted you to really take it out instead of just making it for your own use and your family use?
Well, I'm a business person. I've always been in business, and you're always looking out for opportunities out there. If I like it, who else would like it, and how would that look like?
Yeah.
So essentially, the push for it to go to the market was purely my own business, let's say, experience over time. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you set it out to go out into the market, where did you start? Who are your first customers?
Oh my gosh, my first customers were my friends and family.
Yeah.
Yeah. I literally coerced everyone I know
To buy and
to
try.
buy and try. Okay, first they were my focus group.
Yeah.
To try the product, because we would try it and then give it to friends and give us feedback.
Yes.
Like, would you actually try this?
Yeah.
So we did that for some time, and then once it was perfected, we were like, yeah, let's try. And so it grew like that. Friends, and then you had friends who would take it to their offices and give their colleagues. And then now people would be asking, where can I get it?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And
Like, if my friend hasn't come to the office,
Yeah.
how do I get this stuff?
Yes. If she didn't bring it to the office with her,
Exactly,
how
yeah.
do I find it?
Exactly.
Oh, so you decided to go into the retail stores.
No,
Yeah.
no, we were purely an online store.
Okay.
Yeah, so we set up like an Instagram page and a Facebook page.
Yes.
This is after the branding and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we set up an Instagram page and a Facebook page, and yeah, we were selling purely online.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I was to take you back a little bit, your brand name is Naara.
Yes.
Could you tell us how this name came about and what it signifies as a brand name?
Well, it's a name with very many different meanings. I think there's even a song out there, gospel song with this.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah, yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
But for us, we're Kenyan, I'm Maasai, and the name Nara means whipped. Can loosely translate to whipped.
Whipped.
Yeah, so
Okay.
like when we whip cream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So something like that. So we wanted something that's whipped well.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So there's that meaning, and there's also a meaning that we like to associate it with. That's a Japanese name that means like an oak tree, and for us that symbolizes strength, symbolizes longevity. All those things that
Yeah.
you would want for yourself as a
Yeah.
human. Yeah.
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
will see it a lot in our packaging. You will see the oak tree
Yeah.
and all the good things everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah. So you
Okay.
see it in all our packaging.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
So you started as an online platform, selling it, delivering it to your customers.
Yes.
How did then that progress into physical stores?
Funny enough, COVID is what pushed us to the retail stores
Yeah.
when everyone else was getting out of the retail stores. But because we started just before COVID, and then when COVID came, we had just rebranded and we were trying to push the product out there.
Yeah.
So COVID happened, and well, you couldn't move around as much as you would like to. Also, the space was full of imported stuff.
Right.
Local brands were very, very few. So there was a gap in the market at that particular time because imports could not come in. Your customers, you can't go to someone's house anymore. The border riders will deliver it as well. So that was our push. Yeah. Were we ready? No. But yeah, we had to.
You had to.
Yeah.
The
we had to.
business demanded that.
The customer,
Yes.
because we're always guided by the customer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How easy or difficult was it to enter into the retail stores?
It is difficult. What people say, it's not the easiest of things to do because one, the guidelines, the regulations, on top of it, competition is stiff over there. Capacity, you have to build your capacity once you get in. So there's so many things that come into it, and it's tough. Yeah, it's tough. It wasn't easy.
It
wasn't
easy.
as easy as you would think. It's not walking through the door and saying, "Hey, here,
I've got a product. Please put it on your
please,
shelf.
it's really nice. I promise."
Yeah.
No. Yeah,
You have to follow the procedure,
exactly.
the standards that
Yeah,
are
yeah.
required.
Standards, compliance,
Yes.
all of that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So when you got to the shelf,
Mhm.
now your product is on the shelf. What challenges did you experience being on the shelf, you plus your competitors plus other brands that substitute your the use of your brand? What challenges did you experience at that point?
Wow, so many. Top of mind, one is just even getting that shelf space, getting someone to say, okay, on the planogram, let's put
You can
this.
sit here. Yeah.
You can sit here, because if you're new, if you're small, the first thing they do is put you at the worst possible place for the customer to see you.
Yeah.
So you have to negotiate for yourself to get better placement. Two, of course, there's the issue of merchandising, which I think when you go into the store, you just assume everyone who's there is for the store until you get your stuff there, and you're like, you need your people there.
Exactly.
So building that network around that was also really tough. Logistics, how do you deliver to so many different stores in different parts of the city? And I used to do the deliveries myself.
Yeah.
So planning for that,
Yeah.
moving around, and I'm sure anyone who's been to a receiving day
Yes.
knows how hectic
Yes,
it is. So you
yes,
can
yes.
imagine if I have to rush to Kitengela
Yes.
and still be in Bindigua.
Yes.
And yeah, I'm small. I'm taking maybe a few pieces, and there is a big brand with a whole truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, so logistics, I think, as is in any part of business.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bit crazy.
And having to do it yourself. Then.
Yeah. Because you start as the delivery person, and you also do the merchandising as well.
Yes. And you come back and
And
oversee
you come back
production.
and you oversee production.
you're the
and
accountant. Yeah.
and you're the customer care because we are still online.
Yeah.
You're still doing deliveries for the online guys.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's hectic. It
Yeah.
was hectic.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did you ease yourself out of that?
One, we started building a team slowly, and also now outsourcing things that are not our core business, like merchandising, part of logistics. Our core business is giving you great products.
Yeah.
So I am a huge believer in outsourcing for
Okay.
the things that are
And not your
not
core
our
business.
and our strong strength.
Okay.
Yeah.
During this start off phase of listing and placing and bringing your product to the customer, are there things that you would say are mistakes you made along the way and any learnings you learned from them?
My God, everything was a mistake. I can't think of one step where we didn't, because you don't know.
Yeah.
You get.
Yeah.
You don't know what you don't know. You walk in and you're like, yeah, I want this stuff in the shelf.
Yeah.
I want my customers to have it. And then the feedback you get from that, for example, let's say you get into a supermarket chain
Yeah.
and they're like, okay, here are 30 stores.
Yes.
And you hadn't done the mathematics of what it means to be in 30,
In 30
stores.
stores, yes.
You get.
Yeah.
So that particular bit, then you leave the office, you're so excited, you're like, I'm in 30 stores, so what next?
Yeah.
And then you're told, oh,
This is what it would cost you to be in
this
the
is
30
what,
stores.
yes, and
Yeah.
probably they've given you 14 days or
Yeah.
something, and you have to run around and,
Yeah.
make sure. So a lot of, but at the same time, would I call them really mistake? Because I feel like if you have that information beforehand, like the magnitude of it,
Yeah.
chances of you doing it
Yes, would be very
would be
slim.
very, very slim. So a little bit of ignorance helps.
Yeah.
It's blissful.
Yeah.
So some of the mistakes were things we didn't know about or anticipate for. Yeah, that I don't know if I would call them mistakes or just
Or
call
learning
them growing pains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a point where you like made a delivery, you were excited about a very big order that you've gotten, you delivered it, and then the process of actually getting it to the final consumer was tough?
I remember that there's a client who found us online.
Yes.
And they wanted us to do like a bulk production for
Yes.
them. And we're like, yeah, we'll do this. And then we're like, we don't have packaging for
Yeah.
and we had to call them and we're like, can we put them in buckets for you? Or
Yeah.
things like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's the one I can think about now. Yeah.
Back to retail, I guess. So your product is on the shelf. Your merchandiser has done a good display. But then how does that convert into money for you?
The thing that we learned quickly is that placement is everything. Visibility is everything. If you can't see it, then you won't buy it.
Correct.
So it's really important to be strategically placed on the shelf so that your customer or any other customer who's coming to the store is able to see you. And I think that's the main thing about merchandising is having people in the stores doing this and making sure that all the time you're visible to the customer. Yeah, there's nothing as bad as getting a call. And because we were such one-on-one with our first customers, like we were on first name basis, home basis, because I would do the
Home
delivery to your house, so
Yeah.
you know me. So most customers had my number and be like, hey, I'm standing here in XYZ store and I can't see you. Where are you?
Yeah.
And I'm like, you see up there, down there. Yeah.
You will find me. Look
Exactly.
harder.
Yeah. And now they would send you text messages, and you're like, I left it at XYZ.
Yeah.
You're like, no, I'm standing here, I'm looking, I can't see.
Yeah. So you really need someone looking
You
out for your
really-
product.
it's important.
Yeah.
It's important.
So when you decided to outsource that part of your business,
Yeah.
what did it make it easier? What changed from when you did it yourself to when you outsourced a merchandising team?
The biggest benefit of it is it freed my time to be able to focus on other parts of the business.
Yes.
That's my biggest takeaway from it. Two, it's consistency in the store. The customer is sure, and you're sure as well. Every time the customer walks into a store, they will find your product at a certain place all the time. Three is the stores themselves, the clients, because they expect you to be able to take care of this logistical bit.
Correct.
From once they place an order to when the
When the
customer
customer
picks
buys it,
and it's your responsibility. So you can imagine everything that goes behind the scenes, of course, that most people don't get to see. So outsourcing that helped us streamline that. We became more efficient and we were able to focus on other areas of the business.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll delve a bit into the product itself. When you started off, how many variants of your products did you have, and what informed the decision to expand your range from your original offering?
So we had one SKU, what we used to take at home.
Yes.
It never even crossed our mind to do flavors and stuff like that. So we had the one that we would sell to everyone, which is our original granola, the red pack that everyone knows. And I remember I was in school at the time, and someone said, I really like it, but could you have a sugar-free version? And I'm like, okay, we never thought about that. But next time I come, I'll bring you. And that's how the first two variants were our original granola and
the sugar-free.
Yes. So we sold those for the longest time. Until now, we had to go into retail. It's advisable to have more variety.
Correct.
Yes, once you go into retail. So that's how it expanded.
So when you have more, you get bigger shelf space, your visibility is better.
And also you give your customers options.
A choice.
Yeah. Sometimes they want to try something different. Something exotic. So it was fun to come up with all of that.
New flavor.
Yeah.
And speaking of fun, unless it was working, it wouldn't have been fun. Right?
No.
So what is that one point you sat and thought, this is really working as a brand, as a business?
As a business.
Yeah.
I think the first time I thought about it is our first batch had 12 pieces. That's the first, and I remember my friend was having housewarming party. So I went to the house. I had come from production, so I had them in my car. And I was late. That's why you late. I'm like, I needed to do this production, and they were like, in fact, give me 3. I'll put in the car and take to people in the office. And another one said, give me 4. And whatever I had with me, all went. not necessarily sold out because they were going to try and see
Okay.
if their colleagues would like
Yeah.
it. And so now the next day I'm like, and they're like, I don't have anything. My other colleagues, in fact, guys are shared because we used to pack them in plastic containers.
Yeah.
So like now my other colleagues want this stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's when I realized, okay,
into
it's
something.
not just us.
Yeah.
It's not just my 3-4 friends.
Yes.
Other people actually like this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was, I don't know if you want to say fun. I think for a business person, that's the thing.
That is what excites you.
There's no word for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you intend to expand this range, or would this be the range you're working with for the foreseeable future?
Oh my gosh, we have so much coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just the beginning because we wanted to start you out with your breakfast and your snacking. I mean, there's a whole range of food related things you do from morning to evening, and we want to be part of.
And right now we are at, I think,
We are at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
So by the time we get to
lunch,
and 4 o'clock
snacks,
tea,
dinner.
dinner and
Okay.
your snack before bed,
Yeah.
and all of those things.
All right.
So we have so much coming.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll see a lot more.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what would you advise someone that's starting out a business? Could be a product or a service business. What would be your advice for them?
Okay, the advice that I go by, that I give myself, is just do it. Like, just start.
Yeah.
There's no way of no. You cannot overplan for it because a lot of us get caught up in the thinking and the planning, and it helps. I'm not saying don't do it, but just start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And figure it out.
Yes, because one of the best advice I was ever given when we were going into retail, because I was also afraid of it. What do we start with? What all those different questions. And someone told me, just put it out there.
Yeah.
The customer will give you the feedback.
Yeah.
You know. So you will never know, because there are some things I really, really like. And then we put it out there and the customer is like, no, not like that. You get. And I'm like, really?
This was my best one.
What do you want?
Yeah.
So, just whatever it is that you want to do, try small scale and then grow gradually.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So, what would you say that separates a brand that would grow and one that fizzles out with time?
The vision, the bigger picture. Yeah. If it's short-sighted, it will definitely fizzle out. Yeah. It's like a marathon runner. If you don't have the endurance, you can't. Yeah, you will not.
So there's no shortcut to growth.
No. You have to build that endurance every single day. Yeah. So I would say that's the thing. The vision has to be very, very clear, and the vision has to be bigger than you. If it's just you, then, I mean, as myself, I get tired. I get frustrated. I get beat up. Business is not easy, you know. But then when I remove myself from the equation and think about our vision and why are we doing this? For whom are we doing this? Then that gives you that push that you need to
wake
keep.
up the next day and shut down the
factory. You're like, it's really not about just about me. And my favorite granola. There's so much that needs to be done. And no one else is gonna do it but you.
True. From your range of products, which one is your favorite and why?
My gosh, that's like asking someone who their favorite child is.
Exactly. But you must have one that you really enjoy, don't you?
Well, okay. For me, and I think also for most of our customers, our original granola is really a favorite. I think I guess just like parents, your first child is everything, and I love it. It's a versatile product. It cuts across. Yeah, I would say that. But when I want to experiment a little bit, I love savory things. I like our twisted.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also one of my favorites as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. And in terms of how you run your business, currently, after now you've started building systems and building teams to work with you, are you still hands-on or are you more strategic now?
Well, I'm both.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to
totally.
be like, okay, I'm over there.
Yeah.
My job is just strategy. No.
Yeah.
There's this thing I believe in. You have to be able, as a business person, to zoom in and zoom out.
Yeah.
So there's no, I'm just zoomed out and
Yeah.
just looking at the bigger picture and strategy, and that's it.
Yeah.
You have to zoom in sometimes and go down to the details and the nitty gritties and find out exactly
What's happening?
Yeah.
And what's that one thing that as a founder you wouldn't compromise on for your business to run the way it does?
For me, it's quality. Yeah. Quality of the product and also quality of the team and quality of the work done. I think it's my obsession. It's my obsession to give people the best of what it is I can offer.
Yes.
Like if it's branding, if it's how it looks, if it's how it tastes,
Yes.
you get. If it's everything about it has to be at the highest possible level. If I can help it, but it just has to be at the highest possible level. It's non-negotiable. I would rather. That's why sometimes it took us a longer to do some things because it just has to look right, taste right, and be of a certain caliber.
Okay.
So that's my non-negotiable. Yeah.
Okay. Between being at the factory, being in the office, and being at home, which one do you enjoy most?
Well, home. Who doesn't like home? Home.
Yeah.
Home and rest. I mean, that's perfect. But each offers something different. Yeah, each offers something different because when I'm at the factory, when we are doing product development, when we are iterating on customer feedback and trying to make the product better, when we are brainstorming on which other product do we want. I mean, that's the fun bit of it. Yeah. And also there's the creative side. How does it look? How what are customers saying about our branding and all of that stuff. So each has even the parts I don't like the financial bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, not my favorite. But once you see it, and like the way they say, numbers draw a picture.
Yes.
Once you start sitting with the numbers and you start looking at them, you forget you actually don't like numbers.
They speak to you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, what's happening here? What's going?
Yeah.
So every aspect of the business brings something different. It challenges you.
Yeah.
Or it's enjoyable for you. Whatever part of it. Yeah. I love business as a whole. Yeah. Everything about it, everything about bringing something from nothing. I mean, it's like magic.
Yeah.
Like a couple of years ago, this was not there, and now we get calls from customers saying, why isn't this here? I am so used to this. And I'm like, 5 years ago, this
didn't
wasn't
exist
here. Yeah. So that's the beauty of business for me. Yeah.
Many founders find themselves overwhelmed. They struggle to take breaks. They struggle to find time to recharge. how do you strike the balance to make sure that you are set and mentally okay and rested enough to actually run your business?
First, it's a deliberate effort to kind of pull yourself away from it, because everything around business pulls you towards it all
Yeah.
the time,
Yeah.
and violently at that.
Correct.
So a couple of years back, you get to a point where there's burnout, there's frustration, there's loss of morale, and all those things start affecting you as a person.
Yes.
You start getting sick. You're not sleeping. You're not a nice person around
Correct.
people.
Yeah.
People see you coming and they want to run away.
Yeah.
Like, here she comes.
Yeah.
But it, it's a deliberate effort to make time for yourself.
Yeah.
Because you're the vision carrier of the business. If you're not in a good place mentally, physically, you will not be able to do what needs to be done. And the effects of that are felt by everyone.
Yes.
It's a quick turnaround. If you're not focused, you will see it in your bottom line.
Yes.
If you are unwell,
Nothing
I mean,
works.
there you go.
Yeah.
So I make a concerted effort to take breaks as much as I can when I can. And also to I don't know if you'd call it like a mindset of sorts, but to have conversations with yourself and remind yourself also, like, it's a business. You're a person.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can always get better, but if you go in the wrong direction, you might not come back. The
Correct.
business might come back,
Yeah.
you might
You
not
might
come
go.
back.
Yeah.
So once you can separate those two, it's easy to say, okay, I'll switch off my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or I won't pick calls when I'm with family.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Every founder dreams of building a business that's bigger than themselves,
Yeah.
that outlives them. Have you started putting systems and building people for the business to grow bigger than yourself?
Yeah.
How have
For
you
sure,
started doing that?
I think one is teams, building teams, hiring well. Two, of course, sometimes it's not even you, it's the business itself that tells you it's grown beyond you.
Yes.
You get, like, when we started, honestly, it was just a nice thing on the side, because I had other things that I was doing. But then when it asks for all of your time, it starts growing, it starts going places you can't reach anymore. It starts asking for things that you can't offer
Yeah.
anymore. Then you start building systems around that and processes around that, such that it can work without you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, it's structures and systems. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is good. And finally, I think what we would like to know is, you have told us what you wouldn't compromise as a founder to have your business run. What is the vision of Naara the brand, both now and futuristic?
Our vision has always been to be your healthy food of choice. Yeah. And our mission, our core mission, is to get people to eat healthy and thrive. That's our mission, to get you to be in a healthy space so that you're able to do what you need to do. In our space, we do it through food.
Yes.
So the vision for that is to offer you options, to be able to not feel constricted. Your job is to thrive.
Yes.
Our job is to make sure that you're able to. You don't think too much. Oh, like when when you don't have enough energy when
Yes.
you're running, you don't have to think too much about how do I get,
Fuel
myself.
for
Yeah,
my body,
we
yeah.
want to give you options
Yes.
to fuel you to be the best that you can be.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the thing is to grow it around that.
Yeah.
Foods and wellness that helps you to thrive.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Sempeyo, for your time.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for taking us through your journey as a founder and for showing us the amazing products that we have here. And we hope to see you grow even bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for partnering with us, and we'll see you again.
Well, of course, thank you and karibu sana.
Thank you.
Yeah, and thank you for all that you do for us. We are all happy about it.
Yeah.
we can see.
You can see the work.
Yeah.
Okay, now that has come up,
Yeah.
why did you choose to outsource your merchandising and your activations through Upturn Ark?
Well, one, because I met you. It was something that we were looking for. We had been looking to outsource for a while, but we hadn't got the right partner. And the thing about Upturn for us was a company that could customize their services to suit our needs at every different level.
Yes.
Because most of the companies that we would interact with had like a cookie cutter kind of service that they are offering, and they are forcing you to fit into it, and you're like, I cannot fit where a multinational fits. I'm not a multinational at this particular point.
Yes.
I cannot fit where probably a fast moving GT product can fit. So getting someone who understands, who takes their time to understand what it is that you do, how you do it, why you do it, and why you need them. Where can they come in? I think that's why we went with Upturn. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
For your business, we appreciate it.
Yeah.
We'll keep doing our best, and we can't wait to see where this brand grows to next.
The sky is the limit.
Yeah,
the sky is the limit for sure.